Hey there, I'm Ashley, and this is New Day with Ashley. If you're looking for inspiration to make a difference and create lasting impact, then you're in the right place. Get ready to be encouraged by the stories of my guests who have taken risks, overcome challenges, and created opportunities. It's time to make the most of your new day. Massage is a therapeutic experience. It relaxes the mind, renews the body, and revives the soul. Shelle and Scot Hagen are the owners of Elite Therapeutic Massage, co-owners of Elite Therapeutic Academy, and recently owners of Corestones. Together, they run a business focused on positivity and love, surrounding everyone who enters Elite, with the ultimate goal of helping others achieve their dreams.
I say that I have been through the School of Hard Knocks is my education.
Okay.
All of it is trial and error and making calculated risks.
Sure.
But you have to make risk.
To.
You have to take it.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to push yourself out of being comfortable.
Right.
Otherwise it's just not going to happen.
Right. And I can see that your passion isn't going to keep you in that little box there.
Nope.
Not meant for that box.
Absolutely not. No. So then from there, just keep sprouting. And before I know it, I'm knocking out another wall. I'm putting another wing on and go. And just continue to change and work in different.
To grow. Yeah.
To grow people and to really, really find great people and really encourage them to find their gifts.
Sure.
So then they can continue on and give their gifts away.
I love that.
Yeah, and that's what's super, super, super fun about what I do. So when you talk about new day and every day, I'm excited for every new day.
Yeah.
And I really feel sorry for those folks who get up in the morning and be like, I hate what I do.
Right.
I hate this. I don't know if I can do this anymore. And really, I just kind of think, I'm sorry, but that's a you problem, because you have the opportunity to make your decisions and your changes, and you need to do it.
Right.
And so that ties into my massage school.
Right. So when was that? When did that start?
That started in April of 2021.
Okay.
So I am a co-owner with Tiffany Taylor.
Okay.
She is a phenomenal educator in the area that we got connected. So long story, I'm like, I don't know how long your program is, but I could take it in so many different learning aspects, because in 20 years, my goodness, had a lot to learn. And
a very, very busy 20 years.
A lot to learn.
2020 is when the school?
2021.
2021.
In April, yes.
And Scott, when did you come and be a part?
That would have been 2017. 2018 is when I came on.
Okay.
And at that point, there was 7 independent therapists and 2 employee therapists. And so we went through 2018, 2019 as a mix between independent and employee-based office. We, at that point as well, had the opportunity to sprout a little more, so we jumped to another office across the hall.
And you guys have such a cool space, too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really kind of crazy.
It really is.
Because it's like this older looking building, so people pull up and they're like, really?
Very unsuspecting.
Is this an office
building? They're like, what?
No.
Yeah, it's like, really? And it's the original one that I started in. And and so it's kind of funny, because now this little treatment room that was across the hall from me was my original. So anyway, so I've pretty much we have three-fourths of the first floor, and then we have a fourth of the floor upstairs. But yeah, when people walk in, they're like, whoa, I had no idea that this is what this is in here. So I've got a dear friend who does amazing interior decorating.
Yeah, we were just talking to her this morning that.
Well, there's another example. I had to. How I met her is I had to get my treatment room fixed up, and decorating is not my thing. Seriously, and you can spend a lot of money really fast.
Right.
So I went to a store. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what stores I shop at. I was
Kirkland's.
Kirkland's, yes, and this wonderful saleswoman was there, and we got to be fast friends. And she was kind of taking me all throughout the store, and we got about checkout and I said, how would you feel about coming and doing my whole office? And she's like, well, this is something that I kind of would always wanted to do. And you know what's super exciting? She just launched her business. And I'm so proud of her.
Awesome.
So she has done
Look at that.
She
you get to be a part of that story.
Yeah, so she did all of our offices, and she's gotten so much, because everybody comes in and out of our office. And if you go to our website and look at the photos, they're gorgeous. It's like Better Homes and Gardens, right?
Right.
Just phenomenal.
Saved lots of headache time. Sitting
So
there
bottom
on
line,
a Saturday night wondering what goes well on a wall, and she comes in and takes care of it.
That's someone else's job. Yes.
Exactly.
but just just an example of the connecting. It's like to see it's so fun to see the potential in people,
Right.
and encouraging them so that they can see it too.
Right.
Yeah, and
We'll
then
step into
that is
that,
the biggest reward, I think, for me.
So, So even Scott, you're having to leave a job, probably.
Happily.
Okay.
left.
See, maybe that was one of those situations.
It was just one of those things where we as a couple were trying to figure out how we could work together as a family.
Yeah.
A first thought was like, hey, there's someone retiring that owns 4 ice cream trucks. Maybe we'll start a family ice cream truck business.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we
And so
investigated
we
the ice cream business.
dug into that and talked about getting new wraps for them, for the vehicles, and exploring that option and having one of the kids with us. And eventually in a year we'll have a driver and they'll be able to drive a truck. And so it was one of those family things.
So ice cream never happened?
No.
Okay.
That was
So
a
that
good
business
thing.
opportunity is still available.
Yeah, well,
No,
actually,
somebody else bought it.
Okay.
Just bought it. Someone just bought it,
yeah.
and it's operating really well around town. So then I was at a job, and it was just a 24/7, 365 job that was very stressful. We didn't get a lot of time to spend together.
Sure.
And when we did, I was always answering phone calls for issues. So when the opportunity came up where another
My office manager
her office manager
was leaving
to go
and-
to school
to go to
become a
massage school.
therapist.
For you?
Yes.
Yep.
Or, okay.
Yep.
To come back. And so
Wow.
I
How neat.
took over answering phones, schedules, support staff, front desk work is what I did. And we had the two employee-based therapists. And then we decided in 2020 that we would go all employee-based and gave the option to the independent therapists if they wanted to stay. But we wanted to have a more uniform. Shelle had a great idea of, putting everything together. It had already formed in that last, 17 years, but with the ideas of growth and opportunity, this was the way to go, was employee base. And so we gave them the opportunity to stay. If not, then they would branch out, and they've all successfully branched out on their own, as they were successful at our office too. It's just they moved locations.
Sure.
But from that point, we went from 2 therapists employee to, then we added another 5. And now today we're at, between both offices, approximately 26 therapists between the 2 offices.
Yeah, we have opened another office. We have one in Moorhead.
Okay.
And then we have one in Fargo.
Okay.
And that's how the school came about.
Right.
Because I quickly found that Tiffany Taylor trains the best massage therapists and the best educator. And so we got to be really fast friends. Mm-hmm. And then she came to me and she said, I'm going to be moving back to my home state, Nebraska. And I was like, no, you're not. We're going to be doing a school. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, because if you leave, where's the talent going to come from? Like, where are we going to?
Right. How are we going to
Where's
train?
the future? The future is going to be like, Ark. So she's like, okay, I will give this a whirl with you. She's like, I don't want to be in business. I never want to be in business. She's like, I wrote a business plan when I was in school. I said I would never do this.
I had to.
And I'm like, and we're doing this. And she's like, and we're doing this? I'm like, we're doing this. So here we are. We've graduated 3 classes.
Okay.
And we're just continue to keep growing, even doing education. Currently, we're doing continuing education all over North Dakota, but we'll also be going all over the U.S. with our education.
Wow.
Yep.
When is that going to start?
We have some things slated in Arizona.
Okay.
Shoot, you have to go in the
January.
winter. I mean, like, so right now I'm,
Yeah, that's so hard. Yeah.
yeah.
We'll take one for the team.
Yeah.
And travel.
Yep. And with the continuing
Someone has to.
education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with continuing ed. Okay.
Yep. And that's where it all kind of ties in all together.
Mm-hmm.
We also, with our school, have a Syndaver. So it's a synthetic cadaver.
So I was watching that.
Yep.
So Emma, because you said, let's talk about Emma. I'm like, who's Emma?
Yeah. I just forget. Everybody doesn't know who Emma is.
I was like, yeah, that's great. Who's Emma? Oh, I see.
Yeah. So,
And so you have this.
Yep.
And it's like, is that the only one?
it's the only one that's being used in massage schools worldwide.
So it is, I'll have to share the video
Yep.
or a clip of it. But your students get to have like hands-on experience with this.
Yep.
It's like a cadaver, right?
Yep. But it's just
Synthetic.
But it
made
is
of
synthetic. So
materials.
yeah, forewarned, it is not real.
I know. And everybody
not
sees
real,
that
but-
they had to.
But you can see all like, so there's no skin. It's like you can see the muscle.
Yep.
So you're teaching them. So they get this experience like nothing else in the country.
Right.
Correct. In the world, actually,
yeah.
right
Yeah.
now. And Syndaver is located in Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
And they do work. I mean, there are other Syndavers that are out, but they're mainly
Different
used
universities.
nursing programs,
Wow, yeah.
veterinary
The military.
offices, military.
I mean, this was a big investment.
Yes.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was in the long run with again being able to help others in the community. We've already had one CrossFit gym come in with all of their
wow.
coaches
Cool.
to learn about injuries. Here's where a torn ACL, MCL, here's a torn.
Where is it really? Yeah.
Yeah, so they can get hands-on to actually where these things are. And so that's what, on top of helping the students in their anatomy, physiology classes, we can reach out to other areas of need in the Fargo-Moorhead, West Fargo surrounding
Yeah.
areas to
For firemen,
utilize this,
EMT.
EMTs, everybody.
Yep. Local high schools.
Well, I
if they-
can see why you guys kind of want to branch out too.
Yeah,
And I'm
'cause
sure you're
Emma
getting
can
be
travel.
asked also
Yep.
by other places,
Just
or bringing
diversity.
people here.
Yep. Even though it's a tough sell.
Fargo is a
Yeah,
very
Fargo is a tough sell. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, come to Fargo.
In February.
In-
in
yeah,
Feb-
yeah.
in the
and
summer it's
nose sticks
fantastic,
together. That's
Yeah.
we always use that one. Well, it gets cold enough where your nose sticks together, and nobody believes us until it actually
You
happens.
got to leave that line out. People don't want to come.
No,
No.
yeah,
Right?
no. It's Fargo's a hard sell, but I think eventually when we get to other areas of the country, it will be it'll take off.
And that's just so cool to see you doing. And I can tell that, I mean, both of you, you're passionate about like education, from whether it's you yourselves taking group fitness classes, learning, but now like being able to pour into all these students coming in and helping them, go out, whether they become an employee or start their own business.
Right.
That's so cool. Then you guys just recently added a product to your business portfolio, I guess.
Yes.
Corestones. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, everybody knows in massage the traditional river rock, right? You look at the picture, you get the stones that go down the spine. And so little does the public know that they're really not so fun to work with as a therapist because they don't really fit in your hand very well. They're hot. It takes a long time to clean. There's just kind of a laundry list of like, it's kind of a pain. And
now, like, because I've had like a massage with stones. And can they be hot or cold?
yes, you can use them hot or
Okay.
cold. And so I am always looking to, there is the Massage Product magazine.
Sure.
That comes out to all massage therapists. So I'm always flipping through it.
I
I'm
don't
like,
have a subscription, but
No, you probably wouldn't, but
yeah.
I'm always flipping through because, it's like what's new in the industry. Because again, I want to keep us as front runners.
Sure.
So whatever's going on, I want to see what it is. And I had seen in the bottom corner, there was these Corestones and I was like, well, this looks interesting. I'll bite. So I ordered a set and I brought them to the team and I said, hey, play with these, see what you think. And they came back and they were like, these are phenomenal. They're like, can we throw our other ones away? So I was like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be I'm going to be broke. But let me see about ordering some more sets. So I placed a very large order to get our team set up, and I get a phone call on a Sunday. And it was the owner of Corestone. And she's like, hey, I'm putting these sets together and I'm short a few of them. Do you mind if we, if I replace some with some different sizes? And I'm like, that's fine. And I said, hey, by the way, is there any way I can get some kind of like bulk rate or if I'm going to be doing this? And she's like, she says, I really haven't thought much on it. She says, I'm actually looking to retire and sell my company. And I said, and she's in New Paltz, New York.
Okay.
And I said, interesting. Tell me more. So what was it, another month? We went out to New York.
Okay.
And we met her and went through her warehouse and looked at everything and ended up purchasing the company.
Wow, what a great episode. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always so inspiring sharing these stories. To listen to the full podcast, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any of your favorite podcast platforms. Remember to like and subscribe. I would love if you could leave me a 5-star review. This helps us reach and engage with more people. Join me next week, and until then, make the most of your new day.